Good morning, friends, and welcome to Take Two for this Friday, the 5th of October, 2018. We've reached the end of another week, and for many of you, it's a 3-day weekend, so I hope that you use the time to rest, refresh, relax, and rejuvenate. And for those of you who have to work and it's not a 3-day weekend, I say, I'm so sorry. Maybe you'll get your opportunity a little later on. But meanwhile, I hope you are getting ready for a great weekend nonetheless. Well, I'm going to talk to you very briefly today a little bit about feeling helpless. Have you ever had that time in your life where you just feel completely and utterly helpless? Let me explain. Yesterday, I went to the doctor. As you know, if you watched my yesterday Take Two, you saw it was just a little short one in the car because, and it was later on because I had to be at the doctor for several hours. I had a lot of things that had to be done. I had blood drawn, and another thing I had to have done is I had to have an immunization. Now, that was not nice because they hurt. They really do hurt. My arm is very sore from where the intermuscular needle went in. It did cause a lot of pain. And it's funny because when I said to the nurse, who was, they were great. They were really great at my doctor's office. And I said, will it hurt? She said, no, it won't hurt me a bit. But there is a point to all of this, and that is this. You know, there I was helpless because I had no choice. I had to have this injection. It had to go in my arm, and sadly it had to hurt because that's what happens when you put those big thick needles in your muscle like that. You're going to have some soreness and that kind of thing. Now, I know it won't last for long, but still it was very uncomfortable, and there was that helpless feeling. But even as an adult, I can feel that pain and understand it, but it still hurt, and I was kind of helpless. I had no choice in the matter. And I started thinking about my little nephew, Thomas, who in recent days had a pretty nasty cold, and I guess it's his first cold ever. He's only 4 months old, but he had to go to the doctor. He had to be poked and prodded. He had to be examined, and he also ended up having to have some breathing treatments. Now, you can possibly imagine how helpless my niece Jackie felt when she had to do these breathing treatments with like a little mask on him. He was fussy and crying and everything. Can I just show you? This is my absolutely adorable nephews, Jimmy and Thomas. Thomas is the little chubby, doughy one that you're looking at right there. That's Thomas and big brother Jimmy. Now, I do have to explain something to you, and the reason why I'm showing you their picture is this. Poor little Thomas, there he is, that little doughy, chubby baby. There he is, isn't he gorgeous? And he's crying and he's fussing, and poor Mama Jackie is trying to do these breathing treatments on him. And it was sad, and I'm sure that it was very, very rough on Jackie, feeling so helpless because what she's trying to do is help him to breathe. And, oh, by the way, he's all better now. He's gotten much, much, much better. But when I heard this a couple days ago that he had to have these done, and I thought, oh, no, what good could possibly come out of this? But let me tell you what good came out of it, and that is this. Big brother Jimmy took it upon himself to put aside whatever little thing he was doing, 5-year-old big brother Jimmy, and he entertained his baby brother Thomas while the breathing treatments were in progress. So in other words, what normally would cause poor little Thomas to fuss and cry and say, Mama, why are you doing this to me? He completely was diverted because big brother Jimmy took it upon himself to be the diversion. And he was tickling him and he was making him laugh and all this kind of thing. And I thought, what good could come out of this? Look at what happened. We saw Big Brother, just another wonderful component to that 5-year-old's character, to say, Mommy, I know, in his little heart, saying, Mommy, I know, Daddy, I know that baby Thomas, my little brother, is fussy, but I know you're doing this to help him. So I'm going to help in the process, and I'm going to make him giggle and make him laugh. So, you know, there are times, as I say, that we feel helpless. There are times that we say, my goodness, what can I possibly do here? but take that opportunity to look for something good to come out of it. Because I'll tell you, when I got that shot yesterday, ow, and it still hurts a little bit today, but out of that is good, because the job that it's going to do will be something very good for me in the long run, and I'm appreciative about it. And let me tell you, boys and girls, I am appreciative for these two precious little bundles, because especially to know that my niece and nephew-in-law are doing an amazing, fantastic job of teaching this older one to help care for this baby. You know, when they sent me this picture yesterday, I noticed something very special. I'm going to zoom in a little closer. Do you see the arms? Let me tell you something. Jimmy is clutching onto his baby brother, and that showed me right there the protective little part of him that wants to look after and take care of his baby brother. So yes, Thomas was helpless, and he is helpless when he's having these treatments, but Big Brother is helping along in the process, so it's good to know that he's caring for him. Ah, it just blessed my heart, let me tell you. And I just love those boys. Well, go be a blessing to somebody today, boys and girls. You know, you might end up being the only one who is. And if there's somebody out there feeling helpless and they just need somebody to put an arm around, or to say, look, it's going to be okay in the long run. Look at the big picture. You know, who wants a breathing treatment? That's a terrible thing for a 4-month-old to have to endure. But when you have your support team, like Big Brother and Mommy and Daddy and aunts and uncles and prayer warriors all over who are praying for the well-being of these children, when you have your support team in place, that makes a big, big difference. So go be a blessing, and if there is somebody out there who's feeling helpless, you go help them, because you know you might end up being the only one who is. Hey, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jeanne Sigler, Jeanne Sigler. Hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it very much. You can watch some past Take-Twos. Hit that little bell. You'll get a notification when another one is posted. And also, don't forget to listen to my radio station, WRMZ.org. Click that listen button. I would appreciate it very much. Okay, boys and girls, here they are one more time. I just got to give you one more shot. Are they not adorable? I'll tell you one thing. I'm helplessly in love with these two. That is for sure. Okay, everybody, have a great weekend, and I will see you Monday. Yes, a lot of people are taking off on Monday, but I will be right here at 9:30 Central. I love you. Bye-bye.